time again for another monthly manis. July is now over. Cannot believe how quickly the summer is going by. I am just going to get started today though because I have a lot of polishes I want to share with you, so we just need to get going. So my first manicure I did for the month of July was my 4th of July mani. So I just used red, white, and blue. So for my blue, I used Sally Hansen Original Pacific Blue. For my red, I used OPI Big Apple Red, which is a very beautiful, just traditional red cream. I really suggest this one if you just want a normal red. And then I used OPI's Alpine Snow, which is just your standard paper white shade. I attempted my first water marble with these 3 colors. It didn't turn out amazing, but it didn't look bad either. I was pretty pleased with the results for my first time. I really did enjoy doing water marbling, so I think I'm going to continue to play around with it and try it as a technique because I think you can come up with some really, really cool designs. And then on my ring finger, I used the red as my base. And I used some straight nail vinyls, which I will link down below the nail vinyls where I buy them from. I'll put that below for you. But I used like one of the thicker lines. It wasn't the skinny ones, it was a thicker line. And then I put white on top of it. And then I used blue rhinestones just to kind of accent on the nail as well. So I thought that turned out kind of cute. It kind of looked like a flag, but it was like a twist on the flag, I guess. So I really liked my ring finger and I liked how that design turned out. And then on my pinky and my thumb, I used OPI This Gown Needs a Crown, which is a satin silver polish. So it does dry satin. Doesn't matter anyway because I put stuff on top of it. But just so you know, it's just like a silver foil. And then this is Finger Paints Red, White, and Hue. It's just a matte red, white, and blue glitter mix with smaller and larger hexes. And then I place this on top, kind of like a gradient on top of the silver. So that was my 4th of July mani. I wore that one like the whole first week of July. And I really liked how it turned out. It was kind of different because I normally don't wear red, white, and blue together, you know. But I got a lot of compliments on it and a lot of people liked it. And I want to say something real quick before we get into the next manicure. I am going to be listing all of the polishes that I talk about down below, and any of the tools or anything that I needed for that manicure, I'm going to put a link in as well. The second manicure that I did was a concept that I've been wanting to do for a very long time, and I just never sat down and did it. I finally told myself, just do it, Katie, just figure out and do it. So what I did is I painted a different color neon on each of my nails. So on my thumb, I used neon purple, which I use Essie DJ Play That Song. On my pointer finger, I use Orly's Beach Cruiser, which is a beautiful, perfect neon pink. I love this color. It's a little blue toned. It's a very nice shade. No, that was on my middle finger. I used this. On my pointer finger, I used China Glaze Splish Splash, which isn't quite neon, but it's a very bright blue with a little bit of shimmer in it. Very pretty. And then on my pinky, I used I'm with the Lifeguard, which is this awesome like neon lime green color, also with a little bit of shimmer. Then I went in and I used the skinny straight nail vinyls, and I just created random patterns on all of my nails. And then I used this 4 in the Morning from OPI. It's a satin, really dark charcoal gray color. It almost looks black though. I mean, it comes across as black, but it's really like dark, dark gray. It has a little teeny bit of shimmer in it. But I use this on top of all of my nails, and I painted this just on my ring finger. So my ring finger didn't have any neon color. I just painted this on it. And I did not use a top coat because I wanted it to be satin. I wanted the glossy, you know, regular polish, which I did do a top coat on top of this on top of the color before I applied this. So I wanted the glossy neon to pop through and then do satin black basically on top. And I really, really like the effect that it gave. I thought it was really cool and different. And then on my ring finger, as you can see, I used neon studs to match the rest of the nails that I did in terms of color. The next manicure I did, it wasn't on me. I did it on a friend, but I thought I would include it because I really like how it turned out. It was pretty simple. We did some lattice nails and some glitter nails. So on the glitter nails, we used Essie The Lace on, which is this gorgeous like magenta shimmery. It's really, really beautiful color. I really like this polish a lot. Pretty good formula on this one too. So we use this as the base, and then we use Sephora by OPI Lights Glamour Action, which has silver, gold, and teal glitters. So we just put this on top of the laces on, and then on the lattice nails as the base, I used China Glaze Cheers to You, which is my favorite silver foil metallic of all time. We used, again, the nail vinyls we used 6 pieces total, 3 one way and then 3 crisscross the other way, and then we put the laces on top of that. So really, I really liked it. It was pretty classy and just really nice color combination. The next mani I did for the month was another one of my favorites. It was really simple. On all of my fingers except my ring fingers, I used China Glaze Purple Panic. All I'm going to say about this is if you do not own this polish, you need to go buy it. I talked about this in my summer pics, and I said I hadn't worn it yet and I wanted to make sure I wear it. Oh my gosh, this color is stunning. I've definitely decided it is more pink than it is purple. It definitely shows through a lot more pink. Until you wear it, I'm serious, until you wear this, you just don't know how pretty this is. I love this polish. It is so different. It's so unique. And for a neon, guys, the formula is really good for a neon. Then on my ring finger, I used OPI My Boyfriend Scales Walls, which is not a complete white. It has just a touch of gray, so it's more of like an off-white. So I painted this on my ring finger, and then I just used a dotting tool and I created like V dots. So it was like in the shape of a V, and I used a black, which I don't have a black polish, but I just used a black polish, and then I used Purple Panic again. The next manicure I did was very pretty, but also very, very time consuming, and I kind of gave up on it after a while. So initially I started by painting all of my nails with Flip Flop Fantasy, and you can see, guys, this bottle has definitely seen some love. I have used this polish quite a bit. I'm surprised it's as high as it is. I thought it would have been a lot lower than this by now. But anyway, China Glaze Flip Flop Fantasy. Everyone loves this polish. Beautiful, amazing, craptastic formula, but one of the most amazing neons that there is. Such a pretty color. And then I used the Maybelline Bleach neons in these 3 different colors to create stripes on my nails. And the reason why it took so long, and I'll show you the colors in a second, but I had initially done stripes on these 2 fingers and my thumb. So I had, you know, these 6 fingers right here had stripes on them. And on my right hand, they turned out okay. But on my left hand, I screwed up my thumb and this finger. So I had to take them off and repaint those nails. And then by the time I got to that point, I was so sick of doing my nails. I know, can you believe it? I was tired of doing my nails, that I redid my thumb. But I didn't get this one redone. So in the picture, you only see stripes on this nail, but in reality, I had stripes on like 5 of my nails. So I put stripes on lots of my nails, which is why it took so long and whatever. Anyway, I don't have any rhyme or reason to the colors that I use in terms of my stripes. I just kind of randomly pick the colors. Like I said, I did just keep it to these 3, but I just kind of picked different colors. I just used striping tape again to create my stripes. This purple is called Ultraviolet, so just a nice lighter purple shade. This like peach color is called Bleached in Peach. Again, guys, these are all the Maybelline Bleached neons. Bleached in Peach. And then this last green one is called Lime Accent, which is like a lime green color. The next manicure was really hard for me to decide because I had just opened up Hannah's box, so I had gotten like a plethora of brand new polishes to play with, and I could not figure out what to wear. But I finally decided I wanted to try the Orly baked polishes because I had been wanting to try them for so long. And she just got me minis, and I can tell you guys, I went and bought full sizes. I loved these polishes. These have amazing formulas. These are amazing colors, and having those minis just did not do it for me, and I already went out and bought full sizes of all of them because they're amazing. Oh my gosh, you need them. So on all of my fingers I used Hot Tropics, which is this beautiful purple with lots of lovely shimmer in it. It's very, very pretty. And then I took just a dotting tool. I took a smaller size dotting tool, and I just used dots with these two colors, and I just kind of created almost like a C shape on the side of my nail that went obviously up and down the whole nail on the dots, just to make it a little bit different than like a normal dotticure. So this beautiful orangey yellow color is called Tropical Pop, and man, this sucker is so pigmented and it's so opaque. Like, this is awesome. All of these are awesome. And then this one, which this color, I need to wear this color so soon, like all on my nails, like instead of just dots, I need all of it. This is called Ablaze, and this is like a beautiful like reddish orange corally kind of color with shimmer. Like, this is such a hard color to describe, but this is so bright and pop and bam and in your face, and the shimmer has like that golden shimmer. It's just so pretty. Oh, I really want to wear this one on its own because it's just like, the camera doesn't even do it justice. It's so bright. Next up was a bit of a simpler mani. I just used two polishes. On my thumb, my ring, and my middle finger, I used Color Club's Bundle of Joy, which is a gorgeous polish with an awful formula. It is like a bright mint green color. I do not have any polish that's this shade. This is a unique mint to my collection, and I have a lot of mint colors, guys. It's so pretty. It's bright, but it's not at the same time. And inside of it, you have iridescent white and black hexes. It's very, very pretty. Gorgeous, gorgeous polish. However, it's very thick. It's very gloopy, and it does not self-level at all. It's very uneven, and it takes a lot of work to get it to look even, and it's hard to get the black glitters out on your nail. I had to turn this over. I left it over for like 5 minutes or something to let the glitter fall, and even then the black glitters were very hard to apply. I was kind of fishing around for them in the bottle and trying to apply more. So that kind of sucked, but this is so pretty. I don't care that I had to fight with it because it's awesome, but it really is a crappy formula, and I want you guys to know that. Then on my pinky and my pointer finger, I used Essie's Mint Candy Apple, which is a beautiful blue toned mint, and I thought it was like the closest that I had to pair with this polish. They're not exact, and I didn't want exact, I just wanted similar, and I really think that these pair very nicely together. This is not a horrible polish in terms of formula. It's one of the more decent Essies that I own, so that makes me happy. Oh, and then I topped it off with a black stud on my pointer and my pinky, just to kind of make it match a little bit more, to have some black in it. And I think that I really do love that manicure, and I think it came out really great. And then the last manicure that I did for the month is what I'm wearing right now. I just picked up the entire Giver collection, and I did a review on it, and so I wanted to wear these polishes when I did my review. But it's a pretty simple mani, guys. On all of my fingers but my ring fingers, I painted this Capacity to See Beyond, this gorgeous like turquoisey sky blue color. And then on my ring fingers, I painted 5 Rules, which is like this beautiful, really pale beige color, which I really like this color. And then I topped it off with this LA Girl Splatter polish in Spatter. And this is white mattes with like holographic blues, which actually match that polish pretty well. So you can see that there. I like this one. I like the glitter with that other polish. Okay guys, that was kind of long. I'm hoping this video doesn't end up being like a really long video, but there was a lot of polish to talk about in this one. So anyway, I'm going to make this a quick closing. You guys know the drill. My Instagram and all that stuff's down below. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate the time you take to watch my videos. Again, I'm going to let you know all the polishes and everything I talked about was down below as well, so please check that out if you missed anything that I talked about. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and until next time, peace, love, and polish. Bye!